The truth is, you don't need Ozempic, Wegovy, whatever the brand name is. You don't need a GLP or a weight loss injection or pill to lose weight. I'm proof of that. I've lost over 60 pounds naturally with alternate day fasting and clean eating. And today I'm here to show you how our body actually has natural pathways that mirror GLP-1 mechanisms that help us to lose the weight, burn the fat, and get healthy. Here's me at my heaviest weight on the right side. You can see that my cheeks are just bloated, a lot of excess fat on my face. I'm still smiling, but as you can see, compared to the right side, my eyes are just, I'm struggling, fighting against resistance with all the excess on my face. On the left side, you can see that my eyes are wide open. And side note, but I even think that my teeth got a lot brighter with eating the healthy foods. So I really used ADF as a tool to drastically improve my health, my weight, my energy, and it's just so apparent. And then you can see here on the right side, my thighs are noticeably smaller, breasts are smaller, arms are smaller, the double chin on my face is gone compared to that left side, just extra shiny and bloated and struggling. So alternate day fasting just really helped me tap into my body's natural potential to lose weight and get healthy. Hey Fast Life fam, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Shelly and I'm an RN turned health and wellness coach, and I help people lose weight and get healthy with alternate day fasting. Check out the links in the description box so you can sign up for our free weekly email newsletter and get your ADF starter guide, as well as join our private Facebook group to connect with other ADFers. And if you're interested in working one-on-one with me, just shoot me a quick email. All the links in the description box. And last but not least, you guys, memberships are officially live. Check out the join button. It'll outline all the different membership tiers and perks and benefits to you. Also, I put a link in the community post so that you can take your time, look through the different membership tiers. There's something for everyone, whether you just want to support the channel casually or you're ready to go a little bit deeper, get some behind the scenes info on how I fast and how I lost weight with ADF, or if you're interested in our group coaching program, there's also a tier for that. So there's something for everyone. All right, now let's get on to the good stuff. Before we get into it, I'm not here to knock Wegovy, Ozempic, any of the brand names of GLP-1s. I'm not here to knock you if you have used it or are considering it, because as the saying goes, different strokes for different folks. I'm simply here to share my personal experience with losing weight with alternate day fasting. And so if you are just tired of being unhealthy, of having no energy, of being overweight, you're tired of letting food control your life and all the cravings, and you're really ready to regain your energy, to reclaim your confidence naturally without the use of a shot or a drug, I'm speaking to you, because I was once in your shoes. I once felt frustrated, like I tried everything and just was so unsuccessful with losing the weight and keeping it off. So I'm here to share that alternate day fasting can work. It's worked for me and it can work for you as well if you give it a shot. So alternate day fasting, completing a 36-hour fast every other day. You set the schedule, whether that's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever works for your life. This rhythm allows you to alter your metabolism, tap into your body's fat stores, decrease hunger hormones, decrease insulin and sugar levels, and have a renewed sense of energy because your body is now burning fat for fuel. If you're like me and you've had inflammation, that was a huge problem at my heavier weight, and also taking in a lot of carbohydrates. I had extreme inflammation. I could feel it in my fingers, my knees hurt, my back hurt, just about every place in my body hurt, every joint. And once I started alternate day fasting, that inflammation pretty much went down to close to zero. So alternate day fasting has so many benefits other than weight loss, hormone regulation, energy. It's just a natural glow up, if you will. So now, what is a GLP-1 and how does that relate to alternate day fasting? Well, a GLP-1 stands for glucagon-like peptide. And did you know that our body actually produces it naturally? Now, here's the amazing thing. When you go without food from around 16 hours to 36 hours, like with ADF, your gut and your pancreas in your body naturally increase production of GLP-1. So your body is already making this. So after you eat, your gut then releases GLP-1, and its main jobs are to signal to your brain that you're full, slow down digestion, and help your pancreas release insulin for blood sugar control. And so when you're not eating, and how it connects to fasting is GLP-1 isn't constantly released when you're not eating. And then your body adapts to periods of no food. Hunger levels get smaller, lower over time, over repeated fasting cycles. Your GLP-1 sensitivity increases. So when you do eat, your fullness signals is a lot stronger, and your appetite hormones, ghrelin, leptin, GLP-1, all rebalance, and it makes you feel less hungry overall. So the end result, the longer you fast, gradually, the more and more fast you complete, the less intense hunger feels, because your body has become more efficient at managing its hunger and fullness signals, in addition to being able to tap into the fat stores. When I started ADF, I'm telling you, I was done. I was honestly feeling hopeless at 242 pounds, and I actually believed that I might have been bigger than that. I was too afraid to jump on the scale, and I started fasting before I even got my initial weight, but that's the highest record that I actually have. So we're gonna go with that. I was bloated, I was tired, I had high blood pressure, I had episodes of chest pain that I had to go to the emergency room for, I had joint pain. It was just, I was a wreck. My health was in shambles. I was on blood pressure medication. I didn't have the energy to play with my kids, to just do all the things that were required of me at work and my personal life. It was just, my life, in other words, was falling apart. And so ADF was a last ditch effort. I decided to bet on myself. I said, okay, you've done all these things, but just let's try this one last thing. And it worked. Within 2 to 3 weeks of doing ADF, I noticed that my sugar cravings had gone away. I noticed that I had less bloating in my stomach and my face, and my energy just started taking off, and it only went up from there. And with time, even within the first 2 weeks, I saw a lot of weight loss, and within the first month, I was able to lose the 20 pounds, and some of you are seeing even better results. So ADF works. And the biggest thing for me really was not only losing the weight, but regaining control. When you are overweight, everything hurts, and you just feel like you are a victim in your own body. You're sluggish. You're not liking the way that you're showing up for yourself and in the world. It can just be a really horrible experience. I have lived it personally. So alternate day fasting helped me get control. I became less moody and irritable. It helped me with PMS symptoms. I mean, the list goes on. It really does. So ADF was truly what I consider to be a lifesaver. Another huge plus of alternate day fasting is that it regulates 2 very important hormones. And the first one is ghrelin. That's your body's hunger hormone. It tells your brain, feed me, I'm hungry. And then the other one is the satiety hormone, leptin, which tells your brain that you're full, to stop eating. And so alternate day fasting, the longer you fast, your body balances out and regulates those 2 hormones. And when you're snacking, you're eating throughout the day, every couple of hours, especially if you're eating highly processed and foods that are heavy in the refined carbohydrates like I was, your body is in a constant sense of sugar overload, and that causes inflammation in the body, and it just fuels your hunger hormone in your body. So everything's just dysregulated, and the more you eat, you should be full, but the more carbohydrates and refined sugars that you eat, the hungrier you seem to be. So with alternate day fasting, giving my body a break from food, I was able to finally get control of those cravings, and that's a huge plus of ADF, and that's something that you have within your power to do naturally. All right, are you convinced yet? If you're getting some value, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to join the Fast Life community. Now, if you're ready to get started, let's talk about how you can jump into ADF. So if you're just getting started, you don't have to jump all in right away. You can start with a 16-8, more like an intermittent fasting. You can then ramp up to a 24-hour fasting or 1 meal a day, and then you can start trying out a 36-hour fasting, just 1 or 2 a week, and then you can gradually work your way up to 3. If you're the type of person that just jumps into the deep end and you start to swim or float, hey, go for it. Different strokes for different folks again, but you don't have to feel pressured like you have to do it all and do it perfect right from the start. Before getting into ADF, I started gradually eliminating all the processed foods. I was a huge junk food eater, Wingstop, crumble cookies, pizza, all the things that I shouldn't have been eating. So for me, just a couple weeks was getting rid of this junk food. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's tough. When you're used to eating any and everything at any and every time, it can be pretty challenging. And that's why I say give yourself some grace and realize that it's a process, it's a journey. Nothing happens overnight. And so just be kind to yourself, gradually get into it if that's what it takes for you to be successful. And that is what helped me. So you get your fasting system down and mark it on your calendar, put it in your phone, make it something concrete that you're going to do. Pencil it in, whatever it takes for you to really see it visually and commit and say, I am going to do this day, and stick to it. And then from there, just make sure you're hydrating. I'm drinking around 120 or so ounces of water, herbal tea, black coffee. I did use electrolytes, and I currently do apple cider vinegar I add to my water to help curb the appetite. And then I also drink green tea, which also boosts metabolism and curb the appetite. So once you have started eliminating the sugar, the junk, the refined carbs, all those foods that cause inflammation and increase your insulin and blood sugar levels, start getting that junk out of your diet and focusing more on healthy whole foods, some fruits. I do a lot of berries, strawberries, blackberries, lower carb fruits. I do have some watermelon here and there. I usually stay away from the higher carb fruits, but that's just me because that works for my body. But the biggest thing is gradually getting into it, ramping up the length of your fasting window, eliminating the junk food, processed food, increasing your water intake because that's going to help you stay full. A lot of times we think that we're hungry and we're really thirsty. So getting your water and then transitioning into more of a healthy whole food diet, nuts, flaxseed, chia seeds with tons of fiber, leafy greens, nice, healthy, fatty meats, avocado, salmon, and the such. So those are some steps that you can take to help your body more easily transition and help support your success in ADF. Well, all right, Fast Life fam, thanks for watching. Drop a comment or emoji down below if you got some value from today's video. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to join the Fast Life community. Links in the description box. And if you're interested in joining the Fast Life channel memberships, just click the join box. And until next time, I will see you. Bye.